set them aside. There's two screws, one up here and one down here. Then the front cover should just slide off. Okay? What I usually do is I take my wire clippers and I snip it about an inch or two right below where this bend has occurred. So I cut it off right there. Okay? Once I've cut that off, I want to reclaim this strain relief. So what I will do is, again, I take a single-edged razor blade and I cut very delicately along the side of it to pull the old cord out of it. Okay, and then you have the old strain relief that you can put back on. Okay. Okay, if the strain relief breaks, it's not a big deal. You really don't need it. So then what you need to do is meter and put the setting on ohms. Okay, and then when your setting is on ohms, check out the secondary winding of the transformer. So I'm going to put this on continuity check. Lay your meter across the secondary windings. And I have continuity here, which means the secondary of this transformer is good. Okay, now that I've cut this off, so I know the problem was probably in here somewhere. At this point is go ahead and clip off just below this shield, and I save that heat shrink shield insulator right there, and you go ahead and heat up one side of that, throw it away. Now this wire gets pretty hot, so what you have to do is hold it with something like needle nose so you don't burn your finger. And then heat up the solder joint as you carefully unsolder it and unwind it here. Okay, and discard those. So now you have the two wires coming out of the secondary of the transformer. We've now stripped the wire back far enough that we can now, let me give it a little more here, just a little bit more. Okay. What I like to do is, as I mentioned earlier, save the heat shrink shield that was there. Okay. And go ahead and put it back over the wire that you've now taken off. You can tell just about how much you should strip by how long that insulation is. So strip it back, and then go ahead and slide it on. And now I'm going to tin the wires. Actually, what I'm going to do is put them on first, so I can get some good wrapping. So I wrap that side around, and using the soldering iron, solder it on, and now there's some of these at least. So then wrap that around, solder it back on, and to test it, you should have some kind of outlet to test it with. So what I do is just slide it back over here, plug it in, switch to AC volts, so you can see the AC volts here, and then get the end back up again, and you should have approximately 10 volts coming out. And so we've repaired it. Okay. Some people like to wrap electrical tape around there and put it back in, and some people just like to leave it the way it is. Go ahead and replace that, replace the cover where it's supposed to be with the strain relief there, and I didn't do a very good job here. If you make one good cut, it won't split like that, and you can pull it right out through the middle. And then simply replace your two screws and screw them back in with the needle nose until it's tight, and now you've repaired the AC adapter